Fort Lauderdale Airport in Florida. This video is of a man who tried to put his hands on a woman wearing a hijab at the airport, calling her a terrorist and trying to yank it off of her. Now, the video begins at the point where he starts taking pictures of everyone in their group and demanding their names, claiming it's for an FBI report he's going to make simply because this woman is wearing a hijab at an airport.
No issue. We didn't make it an issue. She's making it an issue. Everybody's trying to make it an issue. She just sat down and got her. What's up? Just sit down, bro. Everybody sit down. Sit down. What the F these people?
Go sit down. Sit down.
Go back here. Let's go here. Let's get the people involved.
Look away, Sean.
Alright, we already got it on camera. So literally we have 4 people at a cool airport.
What?
To enjoy our Thanksgiving, right? That's an American tradition. We're all celebrating Thanksgiving. You tell us. You tell us.
This is unfortunately nothing new. I remember being a kid 20 years ago and this being very normal. Security 10 minutes to show up, and thankfully he wasn't allowed on the plane. But that's not enough. It seems like nothing's changed. You're the person who's most likely dangerous. You are. You are because you're a racist white guy, and that makes you the most dangerous of that group. So listen up, I'm gonna go to bed and get a good night's sleep, and tomorrow, I'm gonna find you. Now, I was able to locate some of the victims from that video. This gentleman and this woman here. Now, they did say that they want to remain private, so I won't be saying their names, but what they had to tell me was very, very interesting. This couple here actually doesn't know the victim at all. In fact, none of the people that were surrounding her knew her at all. What they did is they saw this man, this racist man, chasing this hijabi woman throughout the airport, constantly calling her a terrorist and trying to tear off her hijab. That's when this woman here decided to place her body between the two people and sat down next to her. That's why we all thought they might be friends. But no, she was standing up for a complete stranger. So all of us, including myself, who asked, why were all these people at the airport just sitting there not doing anything? Because there were people already doing something about it. I wish I could tag them and give you their name because I know a lot of you would love to thank them, but they genuinely just value their privacy, so let's go ahead and respect that. But I will say to the two of them, I cannot thank you enough for doing what you did. My inner child says you both and that black man who helped as well as heroes. As a kid, I watched my parents get berated and treated like criminals at airports for absolutely no reason other than their race. I remember so many times I asked my parents, why don't you stand up for yourself? Why don't you say something? Why don't you push back and say, no, you can't treat me like this. You can't talk to me that way. And they said they're new to the country. They don't want to get deported back to Iran and live there. So they just comply to not cause any trouble and smile through all the mistreatment. So I just want to say to those people who surrounded her, thank you. Thank you for doing that. It truly means a lot. It is so wonderful to see these two white people and this black man here defend her. That right there, that's what makes America beautiful. Now, we're going to find the victim too, and we're going to help her out. But before we do, I want to give you a little more info on him. He was supposed to be on a flight to Phoenix, I assume, where he was going to be celebrating Thanksgiving. And while I don't have his full name yet, I only had to talk to a couple of people who were at that airport at that time to find out that his first name is Kyle. Hello, Kyle. I have an update on the racist at Fort Lauderdale Airport. I found him. Hello, Kyle Martin of Phoenix, Arizona. Kyle has an addiction to right-wing conspiracy theories, as you can see all over his Facebook, that he probably gets from the one person who likes all of his stuff, his mom, who he lives with. Let's keep digging. I put up a poll on my Instagram before I pulled up your criminal history, asking people what they think I'm going to find on there. Maybe a DUI, maybe domestic violence, or just some traffic violations? And here's the answer. It's all of the above, to absolutely no surprise. I put those options up there, ran the report, and found all of those options. Domestic violence? Whoa, why do we always find this one? We always find this one on every racist criminal history. Why? Kyle, you should have been arrested for your behavior at that airport. And Kyle, چرا موقع فرودگاه هستی دنبال زن میری؟ چرا دنبال مردان نمیری؟ فکر می‌کنی که زن‌ها از تو ضعیف‌ترن؟ فکر می‌کنی راحت‌تره؟ گوش بدن. اگه منو ببینی تو فرودگاه، بیا دنبال من. In case anybody was wondering if Kyle responded to this whole thing, he kind of did. He's very confused. He posted this for a little while, and it says here that he didn't mean the racist comments on his Facebook. He was hacked. What the fuck is he talking about? That's not what this whole thing's about. But then if you look, you'll see that he deleted a post that he had up yesterday, which said this. You could read it yourself. And I don't know what back people ever did to him, but the back community was very upset, I guess. I mean, you've got a lot of horrendous things posted to your Facebook, and none of them was a hack. All of them is you. But that's not what we're talking about. We were talking about this whole thing, remember? The you on video from multiple angles. It was in the news. You guys running on Internet Explorer. But it's not really that funny at all, because what you did was traumatizing. This is the exact thing that Muslim presenting women have to fear when they go to the airport. And now that you have done this to her for absolutely no reason whatsoever, I don't really care what your excuse is. What you did has lasting damage. You know, she actually travels for work, meaning she flies a lot. And every time she has to go through an airport, she's going to worry about someone like you who might come up to her and harass her because they've been poisoned by Islamophobic rhetoric coming from a bunch of fear-mongering, rage-baiting conspiracy theories, which is why this video is also going to be a call to action. In my last video, I said it was TSA who failed to arrest him. I misspoke. I meant to say the Broward County Sheriff's Office. We would love to know what kind of action your office plans on taking. There's multiple angles of this happening from this repeat violent offender. It took Broward County Sheriff 10 minutes to respond in an airport. This man is trying to be physical where other people had to physically get their bodies in front of him to get him to stop. And still he kept going. That is absolutely not how it would have gone down if the man causing a scene like this at the airport looked like me. So Broward County Sheriff, can you answer this simple question? What the f***? Lee County Sheriff has put the bar down here. You literally have to do your job to get above them. What airline was this again? Let me check. Oh, Spirit. Why are your passengers getting involved? Why aren't you? And lastly, what we normally do in these scenarios is we try to help the victim. Salma wrote a statement that she wanted me to share with all of you, so I'm going to read it to you right now. I am humbled and grateful for the support from this incredible community. I'm a practicing Muslim and a woman of faith, and all I have to say to Kyle, as I also shared with him on that day at FTL Airport, Salam. May peace be upon you. I genuinely pray for him and others who share such hatred that he finds peace in his heart. At the same time, I'm terrified for the protection of my community, even in such public spaces. This is so much bigger than me. I ask this community to hold BSO, Broward County Sheriff's Office, and Fort Lauderdale airport officials accountable. We went 10 minutes without any intervention at an international airport. How can we make sure this system doesn't fail to protect its people again? I'm thankful for the few bystanders that stepped in, and Ramona for capturing that video. There were hundreds of folks at the gate that watched silently. I can never be thankful enough for folks who take action when they witness such acts. Just as Salma said, this issue is much bigger than herself. And while I was trying to get her Venmo or PayPal from her so that we can donate to her to show how much we care like we do with everyone else, she said that it would mean a lot more to her if we can donate to CAIR. It's a grassroots civil rights organization that advocates for the voice and protection of Muslim Americans. So other people who get in situations like this would be able to get some sort of advocacy. That would mean a lot more to her, and it would help that community so much more. Thank you all so much. I have an update on Kyle Martin. In fact, I just got off the phone with him, and he had a lot to say.
Hey, bud, what's up?
Hey, Kyle, do you mind if I record this call?
Did you record it? You're a TikToker. I don't expect you not to record anything.
That phone call is coming soon.
Hey, Kyle, do you mind if I record this call?
You're a TikToker. I don't expect you not to record it. I don't know what you're trying to, turn this on me, because that's what you do on this TikTok. I've already seen it with your video, dude.
Well,
You try to present things, and you're like, well, we'll just twist it, and then we'll make it like people view it the way we want to.
I'm happy to hear, and I am recording your side of the story right now if you want to give it to me. I assume you're upset at me because of the video, which is understandable. I'm upset too. But I don't...
Like, you're upset. Like, wow. Like, dude, you're calling me, making these statements. Like, once again, you said, like, I want to make sure that you're recorded. Dude, I don't even know who you are. I have no problem with you.
When I saw you on that video, trauma came up to me from when I was 8 years old. When I was 8 years old, seeing that shit happen to my mom. So that's why I was so angry.
You definitely misunderstood. So, okay, so you weren't there.
No.
Okay, so at this point, I want all your followers to understand that, you know what, you weren't there.
Okay.
So, who are you?
My name is Donish.
Do it. Donish. I'm an American citizen.
Okay,
and
so am I.
We're going to find out exactly who you are.
My name's Donish.
I've already sent it out to my friends. So
what do you need? I can give you all my information. I'll give you...
Yep. So Donish. So Danesh.
Yep.
That's cool. Hey, Donish.
Yes, sir.
We're not here to like argue. What did you see in the video, dude?
So
I want to hear what you saw.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what I did.
Perfect. Okay. So what I see is a video, and now you're claiming this is out of context, but what I saw, the context that I saw was you surrounding a woman who was wearing a hijab, and then you were calling her a terrorist and trying to get the hijab off. And
that never happened.
Other people that were in the way telling you to just stop and leave it alone. You said you're going to make an FBI report, and so you took photos of everyone's faces for your report, and then you stopped after that.
Dude, holy shit, dude, where did you get your information from? I walked up there, dude, I sat down next to these people, and I tried to be friendly and say, hey, how you doing? And they were all standoffish. They just didn't like me, I guess.
Okay.
And then, as soon as I was going to drop it, it was like, okay, they don't like me. I'll just shut up. Then there was the girl, which, what you call it, the hijab?
Hijab, yeah, it's called a hijab.
Dude, she's sitting there like a statue, videotaping the entire airport. That to me was weird. That to me, dude, it puts to the level of like.
Did you alert someone? Did you alert someone?
That's what I did. So the video that you see was me calling them out for being suspicious people, saying, "What are you doing?" And I walked around the group. If you actually watched the video,
I saw that.
You see me go around the group, dude, and I looked at all these people and was like, "This is not normal." Like this. Yeah.
So you were freaked out.
I will give you that, dude. I was probably a little bit maybe.
Is it fair to say you were scared and you were doing that for your safety?
No. Well, dude, no. I wasn't scared.
I don't mean
question. I mean, dude, I believe, dude, I live in America and I should be able to talk to people.
Yeah, of course.
And
you can talk to whoever you want.
Dude, I should be able to say, hey, what's on? And
did you use the word
terrorist? Go back in your video, dude. Go back in the video, dude. You'll see when I said, dude, are you videotaping this? I'm saying it would have took one statement. Say, hey, you know what, dude? All them people, they were all, again, scared of me, I guess.
Did you use the word terrorist, though? Because a lot of people say they heard a lot of people say that they heard you say that, and that's what triggered a lot of people to get worried about what your intention is here.
I was just trying to be nice to people, and it turned ugly. So you're following the story.
Yeah.
Sama, is that the girl with the
hijab? And let me tell you what she told me on the phone. I'm going to quote her exactly.
I would like to know this. I would actually
She said, I'm going to say the same thing about Kyle that I said to him to his face. I wish him the best. She wants nothing. She doesn't want anything bad to happen to you.
She wants exactly how I feel about her. And that's the thing is, I think, dude, there was no ill intention. Everything just got and then you guys start videotaping stuff, and dude, you need to tell her if she's going to go to the airport. I'm sorry, you live in America, and maybe this is a true understanding for me that this ain't the country that I grew up in, but that's like weird behavior. So I'm sorry. Like if she thinks that's normal.
It is our First Amendment right.
I understand because I just don't understand how people.
Kyle, there's a lot of times where people are recording each other in public, and it is not okay. Like recording a kid or recording somebody trying to work out or eating. Yes, all that could be uncomfortable, but in America, it's also legal as long as privacy was not expected.
But dude, I'm like back in security. I was back in the airport. You're back in security.
My man, I hear you, but you're not security. Just inform them.
What do you think I did? That's what
No, I
I did.
didn't think you did.
Bud.
I thought you
That's
took
what
it into
I
your own
did in the
hands.
video.
Okay, I thought you took it into your own hands. That's what I thought I saw.
Well, no, that's what I did, dude, in the video. Is I confronted them. And I said, hey, dude, why are you videotaping the entire airport like this, and that? And all of a sudden, they all got defensive on me.
Okay.
And I became the
villain.
demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let me be honest with you. What I hear is somebody that's telling me they're new to the country, they want to assimilate, they want to get along, they want to, succeed in this world. That's what I hear when I
About me? No, I was born here. If I could ask you something, can you honestly just answer me? I mean, it helps me understand better. Were you inebriated and maybe that's why you don't remember some of it?
No, I drank the night before. But yeah, dude, I went up there trying to be a nice person. And they were, like, really rude to me. Dude, no, if you're telling me, dude, that was an innocent person that was sitting there, that still freaks me out, dude. That still freaks me out. If you're telling me that she was a normal person that went to the airport and videotaped the entire airport, and she was just a normal person, and I was, like, rude to her, I still think that's weird.
Okay, and that's okay that you think that's weird. I would wonder, though, have you not seen that, like, people recording at an airport? Is that something that...
Most people do have phones, right? They hold their phones up, and if she truly felt violated, definitely apologize for me. I'm so sorry.
Well, obviously, Kyle has no intention of being honest with me or owning up to anything that he said or did. He was simultaneously there to be nice and friendly, and they didn't accept him, while also being there to confront them about airport security. Which one was it? He says he was not trying to take off her hijab, even though there are countless witnesses of the exact same story of what had happened. Kyle, going to this phone call, I already know you did these things. I just want to hear from you. I want to hear from you because I want you to hear you. Nothing you said made any sense at all. It's all nonsense. And as far as apologies go, that was not an apology because you haven't even accepted anything that you did to be wrong. We'll be in touch, man. You better pick up my calls. I'm going to fix you.